ஒரு நிமிஷம் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் photos எல்லாம் நீ just download and keep it. The money purse and all that. Hi people. Hello. Uh, it's been quite some time since we made a video. We are back here for the IPL auction. We don't know what's going to happen. Just in the marquee set will be up for an auction in another half an hour's time, and that, according to me, is going to change the entire dynamics of the auction. So it all depends on how the marquee set is going to be purchased, how many people are which team is going to buy which player, and how much they can get them for. That will determine the rest of the auction for the next 2 days. So it all depends on these marquee 10 players. Um, the auction is going to start at 11:30. And 11:30 means that by the first auction, I think will be starting by around 11:40, 11, because it will take some time for them to settle down. And after they settle down, they will bring the auctioneer. They will introduce the person who's going to pick up the players. So and then they will do the needful, select the 10 people. The first player to be auctioned will be selected, and then the bidding will start. How Tashin bin Yamin? Yes, been good, man. How are you? It's available on Star Sports, by the way. Stubborn. It's available in Hotstar, Star Sports. Everything is available. Hi, up early in the morning. It seems I didn't sleep at all, Dharmalingam. What to do when doing a lot of permutation combinations for the auction? As though nothing is going to change from my end, obviously. But I was just thinking, who's going to buy who? And I was just thinking of who's going to buy Ashwin, who's going to buy, let's say, Shreyas Iyer. That's going to be a big question. Who do you think will go for the big guns? I have a small. There are a few permutation combinations that I'm thinking of as well, but I would love to hear from you people. சரவண கோபால், ஹலோ சரவண கோபால், நம்ம தமிழ்லையும் பேசலாம். நம்ம பேசலாம். நீங்க நீங்க முதல்ல சொல்லுங்க. If anyone can tell us who is, let's say, Shreyas Gopal. Let's have a small kind of a mock auction as well here. Now, let's say right now Shreyas Gopal. Who do you think with Shreyas Iyer? Where will Shreyas Iyer go, according to you? Which player you will miss most? Ishtaq Ahmed, that's a good question. I think it will be um, definitely Ben Stokes. I'll definitely miss, and so will I'll miss Archer. Yes, Archer is in the auction. Has been pushed at the last minute inside the auction. Last minute auction add பண்ணிருக்காங்க Archer, but most probably I don't think he'll be playing this auction. It's more like a saving him for the next auction. So இப்போ 2023 22 IPL விட 2023 24க்கு அவரை வாங்கி வைக்கிறதுக்காக they are actually bringing him in the auction. I don't know why. I think one or two franchises is quite interested in buying Archer now. I don't know why he is going for it, because he'll get a better deal if he goes directly to the auction next year. ஏன்னா அவருக்கு இன்னும் உடம்பு சரியில்லை. There is no way that he is going to play this year's auction. Shreyas Iyer for CSK. That's a very good idea, but let's say about இப்போ நம்ம வந்து I'll just show you. நான் வந்து சின்னதாக ஒன்று போட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன். What do they need? ஒரே நிமிஷம். ஷேர் ஸ்கிரீன். நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ருத்ராஜ் கைக்வாட் வச்சிருக்காரு. CSK. Okay, it's not available. what's happening. Yeah. If you can see, Rutraj Gaikwad is there, CSK, and another opening. And I'm thinking CSK will be looking at a left-hand batsman, but definitely overseas batsman. CSK always goes for an opening batsman who's overseas, whether it's Watson, Faf du Plessis. Will the thing is, will CSK bank on Faf du Plessis once again? Because Faf du Plessis நீங்க போனீங்கன்னா next 2 years or 3 years, will he be fit enough to play for next 5 years, 3 years, 5 years? That I think CSK will be thinking. CSK is not a person who will be thinking about the future and all. We have seen that, but I personally feel that we have to if they are planning to build a legacy, let's say CSK legacy. CSK legacy create பண்ணோம்னா நல்ல ஒரு batsman who has the potential to withstand at least for 3 to 4 years. That will be the major thing. Who's going to be the person? Let's say Devdutt Padikkal, I was thinking, or I was thinking about Warner. These two people. Yes, MS Dhoni and Warner will they match? That is the question. But Warner has subdued a lot. அப்படியே பயங்கரமா அவங்க he has calmed down a bit. And we know that how Shane Watson was before, right? After CSK, after playing for CSK, he just got subdued, very down to earth. I think Warner will do the same as well. I think Warner can be a very good bet in opening. Next, obviously, we have Moeen Ali. Moeen Ali, we have who? One minute. We have then next after that, fourth batsman. Who's going to be the fourth batsman for CSK? Fifth Jadeja, sixth MS Dhoni, captain and wicket keeper. Who's going to be the next all rounder? Who's going to be the next spinner? Bowling pacer, three pacers, definitely two Indians, one overseas. These will be the major thing that they will be thinking of. So I would think they would be thinking about one all-rounder. A death bowler specialist is definitely a must. Now that Bravo, will they bring Bravo again? These Bravo, will he be even sold? I think he will be definitely sold. But will he go for the price? Go for what he was before? 1 minute. Save. 1 minute. Fourth, Manish Pandey at base price. That is a very good question. Yuveshant Dharmalingam, Manish Pandey at the base price. Very good idea. But yeah, Manish Pandey will be a perfect. We need a person who can anchor as well, because we have always seen that Rutraj Gaikwad just doesn't go in full flow in the first 6 overs, but after that he just flourishes, right? We need one more person as an anchor, or should he be aggressive? Because we already have an anchor in Rutraj Gaikwad. And Manish Pandey, in the last few years, the strike rate has come down drastically. 120, 110 to 125 the last 3 years. And that is a major thing that they will be thinking of as well. They need a proper batsman who can also up the scoring rate. So Moeen Ali is there, who will definitely give them a flourish. And they would be looking at people who can be an aggressor as well. So that is where people will be looking. Manish Pandey, I don't think will be a perfect fit here, according to me. Death bowler Rabada, if not Lockie. I was thinking about Lockie Ferguson as well, because one way, when the marquee players, if they are going to give out, shell out a lot of money, let's say around 7 crores, marquee players, at least 5 to 10 crores is almost a surety, right? Let's say they go for a marquee player, Warner or someone, then will they have enough money to buy a Rabada? That's a big question, right? So அதெல்லாம் இருக்கு. So we have to think about all those things. Yes, Rabada is also the market player. I'm just saying, on a regular basis. We're just thinking about permutation combinations. ஒருத்தருக்கு அதிகமா போயிடுச்சுன்னா இன்னொருத்தருக்கு கம்மியாயிடும். ஸோ அப்போ வந்து லாக்கி ஃபர்கிசன் will be a better idea. Lockie Ferguson will be a superb death bowler as well. And the start, he can bowl at least one over the power play, 1 or 2 overs, and then the death overs. I think for Ferguson will be perfect for CSK according to me. Am I by? Yes. This is a bit, 1 minute. I'll just go back. There are a lot of questions I've missed out. Um, Hriday, hi Hriday, hi Saranam Gopal, Nam Tamil Besalam. Which player you will miss most? I've already told you. The Jofra Archer for sure. Iyer for Mumbai Indians. Yes, Mumbai Indians is definitely looking at Iyer. Where would he be placed? That is a big question. Let's see. I mean, Rohit Sharma is there. Then we have Surya Kumar Yadav as well. Surya Kumar Yadav is almost like a um, perfect foil for Iyer as well. So Iyer I think KKR will be looking at, because they all need a captain as well. KKR is looking out for a captain. There are a lot of teams who are looking out for captains, and Iyer is a very good captain as well, captain material. So they will be looking at Iyer for captaincy. So maybe KKR, RCB is looking out for a captain. So there are a lot of people who will be looking out for a proper captain as well. Let's see. RCB. Yay, RCB. I have a question. How the 290 players are picked out of 590 players? See, 290 players are picked because of the all the list has been sent to every single team, and the team will actually tell them who they want to be auctioned. So their wish list is what will make the 290 players. So it all depends on what they want. So every almost 590 players have an option, have an have a they have a chance of um, getting called tomorrow as well. The 290 players will be the players who will be picked. But 590, let's say, இன்னைக்கு வந்து let's say today they buy Shreyas Iyer and they need a bowler. And tomorrow, let's say one team have bought a batsman and they want a bowler. Tomorrow in the big auction, they'll be looking out for a bowler who can fit their team with the price range. So as per that, they will ask for the call-up. So Apadan, the faster auction will happen the second half of tomorrow. That is when all these players will be coming in the wish list. Major wish list based panida in the 290 players, 590 players, everyone are coming. So the wish list given by the teams are the ones are getting auctioned. Okay. Shreyas to KKR. What about Gale? Gale is not coming. Gale is not going to be part of the this IPL. Shreyas to KKR. Even I was thinking about the same thing, man. Pranam, yes. What about Gale? Gale is not playing this year. Last year itself, they said that. There was a question: should Maxwell be the new RCB captain? And 81% said no. I would say no as well. Every single team, I personally believe that an Indian captain is a must, because that way they have a leeway of taking them out, bringing in some other player who is fitter. If he is not playing well, let's say last year KKR, Owen Morgan was not playing well, and still they had to stick with him for the entire duration of the IPL because he was the captain. So captaincy, if it's an Indian, it will be a better option. They can actually mix match the team as per the requirement. So if overseas, if there's a captain, we can't take him out. We are making missing out on an overseas fast bowler or an overseas all rounder because of him. So I would prefer an Indian captain, and I think every single player, every single team will be thinking about it. Except for yes, obviously, Sunrise Hyderabad has already chosen Kane Williamson as the captain. I don't think that is going to change. And Kane Williamson, he can bat even in the sleep. So I think that's a good call. Jofra will be missed. Power play beast, definitely. Shreyas Iyer to CSK already. I think we have already talked. Who will buy Tim David? It all depends on Tim David. In all these players will be decided as per who's going to get the marquee players, and the players who, as per that, they'll be requiring. Um, I would Tim David. I mean, uh, I think every single team need a player like Tim David, a big finisher. But with with the limited um, game international time that Tim David has, and uh, he hasn't faced any international player quality bowling. Yes, he has played a little bit, but not that much, and that too in a subcontinent pitch. Will he be good enough? That is a big question. So as per that, they will be thinking about it, and I personally feel that they will also be coming up with a strategy. What if, right? Um, yes, this IPL is definitely happening in India, but last year was also said to be happening definitely in India, and then they changed. So அந்த மாதிரி if there's a change UAE வரப்போகுது அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இருந்தா if there's a, it's going to be played in UAE and all, they will be thinking of that players will be fitting that profile as well. So அந்த மாதிரி people players who can actually play in both conditions will be preferred. அவங்கள will be they will be going for big money this time. Who do you think can captain RCB? This is a very good question. But unfortunately, we don't have an answer for it. I personally feel that Maxwell is not a answer because of him being an overseas player. Um, right now, the RCB will be looking out for a proper captain. But at the same time, they will be looking out for a player who will also listen to Kohli. So a player who is a young player will be termed as a captain, and Kohli will be doing most of the ghost captaincy, according to me. That is how it will work out. Even though the major calls will be taken by the captain, I think Kohli will definitely be the ghost captain. Um, According to me, this is how I think. So youngster, they will be definitely thinking about a youngster. I think Shreyas Iyer might not fit there in RCB as a captain, and Ashwin definitely not. Ashwin, let's say, I'm talking about captaincy material people in the first set, right? Let's say Shikhar Dhawan, or if he doesn't listen to Kohli, it will be a big problem. So I don't think Ashwin listens to Kohli that much. So he would want to take the complete reins. They will be looking out for a youngster or a player who will come there, who will also listen to Kohli, who will also listen to everyone, and then decide. I think that will be the perfect player that RCB is looking out for. I don't think it's Maxi. I don't think it's Maxi. But who knows, man? We have seen the most ridiculous things happening here, right? Tashin Ben Yamin, you prefer Maxi for captaincy? Good. I mean, like, Maxi is not a bad captain. He has captained um, Australia Big Bash and all. But the thing is, unfortunately, I personally feel that an overseas player. I've already discussed about it. Next, Steve Smith, Captain Honga. Yeah, किसी टीम के. hum, according to me, Atul, Steve Smith is a good captain, but he's not a perfect player for T20 internationals. Definitely, Steve Smith will be bought maybe for a base price or something, but I don't think he will be playing the entire IPL. They will be thinking about that as well. Um, Steve Smith captaincy material. I don't think he's a good captain, T20 captain, according to me. He's an amazing player. I adore him, but not a good pick for captaincy. Can Chahal be in Mumbai Indians? Mumbai Indians will definitely go for Chahal. Um, we already saw how much of a rapport that he has with Rohit Sharma as well. Rohit Sharma and Chahal are great friends. And even when Rohit Sharma is the captain in recent West Indies, extremely sorry, West Indies, um, India was West Indies match, right? When he was the captain, he gave Chahal the ball, and Chahal was superlative. So I personally feel that Chahal can be going for Mumbai Indians because of Rohit Sharma. Watching Chris Morris speaking about auction on is like Kalachving. I know. I mean, like, no one expected things, na? Chris Morris will be going for இவ்வளவு 16.5 crores last year. Um, like, um, for that matter, who is that? You, Gautam. Gautam going for around 9 crores for CSK. No one expected, right? And Gautam, I don't think Gautam will be bought. He can be worth around 1.5 crores maximum, 1.5 to 2 crores maximum. Buying him for 9 crores was, and he didn't, he was not used at all, almost in the entirety of the IPL. So it's just waste of time, according to me. Faf will be MVP this time. Faf is capable of doing that. But again, if you are going to bring in Faf, you never know. Faf can retire anytime. He is he is thinking about retirement, and if he suddenly goes there, I'm going on a high. After this year, I'm going to retire or something like that. Um, okay, auction starts in 28 minutes. 12 o'clock the auction. Okay. Faf will be MVP this time if Faf is going to be the MVP. Will he be playing for the next year? He will be thinking about going on a high or something. And you know how South Africans are. No? Suddenly they will just think, I'm going to retire. I'm going to retire. Yes, we saw Decock suddenly making a decision that he is going to quit Test match. Suddenly ABD said that I'm going to quit cricket. So they just have a spontaneous reaction. டக்குனு let's just do it. So I think that will be a major factor that every single team will be looking at. I don't think you'll be going for a big money. They know that uh, Faf is going to be there for a year or two. So they are teams who are trying to build a base team, a proper core team for the next 5 years or something, might not be going for Faf, according to me. Okay, I think they're showing Emma bought 23-year-old Rohit Sharma for $2 million. They're showing who is this? MS Dhoni. CSK bought MS Dhoni for $1.5 million in 2008. See, captaincy, if they are going for a player who's also a captain, they'll go all out. So RCB, look out for RCB. They are looking out for a captain. They are KKR is looking out for a captain. Even though Gujarat has told that Pandey is Hardik Pandya might be the captain, they might be thinking about other option as well. Who else is there? Mumbai doesn't need, they don't need a captain. Sunrisers they don't need a captain. KKR needs a captain. Um Delhi already has a captain. Punjab might be thinking about a captain. Will they go for Agarwal being the captain? Is a question mark. Let's see. They would want a more intimidating captain. I personally feel that KL Rahul is not extremely intimidating. Let's when compared to let's say a Steve Smith or let's say even for that matter Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson can be exactly given a parallel to KL Rahul. They have a similar kind of a viewpoint. Even KL Rahul is much more uh, and fun loving and all that, but he expresses a lot, man, and he gets sad very easily and all that, and you should not show all those things, right? He just looks very almost like yeah, it's over kind of a thing. And I don't believe in all those things. Kane Williamson doesn't show. Dhoni doesn't show. Right? Till the last moment, whenever a player of our team look at the captain, they should have that. Okay, the captain is still with us. He is still thinks that we can win, and we'll win. That X factor is not there with KL Rahul, according to me. Um, I think he needs much more grooming. He'll definitely become a better captain for sure, but not now. Okay, who will go? Who will go in RCB? That's a good question. Very good question. Right now, RCB's team is um very. They are already hit big time, right? Now that ABD is not there, they have Virat Kohli, they have Glenn Maxwell, they have Mohammad Siraj. I would have personally not let go of Shubman Gill. Sorry, Shubman Gill in Emperor. Devdutt Padikkal, I would have bought him as well, but according to the sources, Devdutt Padikkal wanted little more than what they were giving. So that is why he decided to go for the auction to get a better price. So let's see how much they are willing to shell out because they have already given around 15 crores to Virat Kohli and to retain Virat Kohli. Glenn Maxwell has gone for 11 crores. Mohammad Siraj has gone for 7 crores. They have 57 crores purse remaining, which is quite um, high because they have not gone for the fourth person. If they have gone for let's say David Padikkal, that would have meant that they would shell out around 4 crores or something, which obviously he was not interested in. Um, let's see. Let's see. I personally feel that there are a lot of players who are they need a fast bowler. They definitely need a fast bowler, a proper fast bowler who can play the entirety. Unfortunately, RCB has a very bad history with fast bowlers. Whoever they pick will go either they will go for let's say they will have an injury or something. So something or the other will happen, and they will end up not playing the season. RCB always has this luck with the fast bowlers. Whoever they pick, they'll not perform, right? Or they will be injured. So let's see. RCB needs a proper bowler. Now that Mohammad Siraj has already established himself in the playing 11, they also need a spinner. They will try to get back Chahal as well. Uh, uh, then they will be looking at Washington Sundar, who's right now playing like a dream. I'm a big fan of Washington Sundar. I think Washington Sundar can be. definitely looked at. RCB is a big fan of Washington Sundar as well. So let's see whether Washington Sundar will be picked. He gels well with Virat Kohli as well. So let's see whether Washington Sundar will go back to RCB. Apart from that, I personally feel that Shakib Al Hasan is a very good player who will be going for big amount. I personally feel that Pat Cummins, Pat Cummins can be a good buy for RCB. Holder can be a good buy for RCB. Holder can also be a captain. Cummins can also be a captain. So these people, uh, if Maxwell is not ready to come as a captain, they can think about all these overseas people. Or else, I personally feel that you Chahal can also be considered for captains. One young guy, he has an amazing brain. He's a chess player, so I personally feel that he has that captaincy. He can play. He can do the maths. He can do something. Very thinking player, amazing. He's a thinking player, and I think he can be a good captaincy pick as well. Who will be ready to learn and hear out what Virat Kohli is saying. That can be a proper buy as well. At least for, let's say, a child will go for around 7 crores or 8 crores. RCB will try to buy him and make him a captain. Who knows? Faf is not probably Jason Roy. For whom? For RCB, Jason Roy is a very good pick. Very good pick. But how many overseas player can you go for? Is a big question, right? How many? I would prefer that there are um, one all rounder who's also bowler in the overseas, one fast bowler for sure, and one proper batsman. And then we can decide on your according to the team's um, how the team is structured. As per that, we can go for one more fast bowler or batsman. So I would personally feel that Jason Roy, yeah, Jason Roy can be a good pick for that. Jason Roy is a good pick for any team actually. I think Jason Roy will be going for a big amount this year. But Warner, I don't know why SRH thought that. Yes, he had a bad season, but he is a champion batsman. I don't think why would anyone want to lose him as a big question mark. Um, let's see. Maybe Warner could be bought by RCB as well. The thing is, right now, because there are only 3 players or 4 players, they can go for whatever permutation combination they want, right? Um, Still, they will be looking out for both openers. They don't have both openers. If Kohli is going to bat up first, I mean like an opener, then everything changes. So we don't know whether his Kohli is going to bat first because it all depends on his mood at that time. He'll suddenly say that I'm going to open, and he'll start opening. So it all depends on if we get a aggressive play on the other side. Kohli might be thinking about going as an opener as well. So let's say Jason Roy and Kohli as an opener, or Warner or Kohli as an opener. That'll be quite good. Let's see. Shakib Al Hasan can also be captain. Good captain. Hmm. Alex Hales, perfect CSK. Alex Hales will be perfect. Yes, I don't know. These players, these players are just too good, right? Alex Hales, let's say Jason Roy, all are amazing players. They can fit in any of the team, except for obviously Rajasthan Royals. Rajasthan Royals, I think the opening is sorted. They will be thinking about the rest of the players as well only. So Jason Roy and Alex Hales, they don't have to think about that. Let's say KKR. KKR already has one opener set. Venkatesh Iyer, they will be looking out for one more player. So it all depends on what their requirement is. As per that, Alex Hales can actually be there in KKR or RCB or CSK. He'll be perfect for any place. Really? Lewis, or they will be looking out for a season campaigner because already Rutraj Gaikwad is there. So they will be looking out for a person who can play around Rutraj Gaikwad. They CSK will be expecting Rutraj Gaikwad to be um, the major player here, the for the team and for the batting lineup. I'm talking about batting lineup. They will try to build a core team around Rutraj Gaikwad. So they need a complete um, a foil to Rutraj Gaikwad. Lewis can be it. But unfortunately, if by Lewis has a tendency to go for big shots and get out as well. Sometimes he goes big. Um, Sometimes it doesn't work out. So I personally feel that Lewis might not be a perfect fit for. MS also likes Lewis. I don't think Lewis will be perfect here, according to me, for CSK. Neerav Shah, I think RCB, my favorite team, should sign Tim David and Romario Shepherd. Uh, then who's going to be the anchor, right? So if you let's say you have Romario Shepherd, you have um, you, the thing is, I don't know what to say, man. Romario Shepherd is definitely a good all rounder, but he doesn't take wickets on a regular basis. Um, and that too in Indian conditions, will he be suitable for Indian condition? Um, so they will be looking at a proper fast bowler, right? Yes, all rounder they will also be looking at. If you have Tim David and Romario Shepherd in the lineup, what will happen? You have Maxwell. You are right now going to need only, let's say, they go all out for Cummins and buy them. Hey, sounds good actually. It doesn't sound bad, man. Tashin Bin Yamin, actually, it might work. Let's say Tim David coming at after Maxwell. Let's say Maxwell is playing, Kohli is playing opener. Maxwell coming at two, and then one more Indian batsman, and then coming Tim David will come. Then Romario Shepherd, who can also bowl. I think it's and one fast bowler. But that means that they need to have a proper Indian contingency bowlers, right? Indian fast bowler. Yes, we already have Siraj. They need one more fast bowler and one amazing spinner in the team. A proper spinner. Uh, it can work out. Like they might. I also heard that RCB is looking at Kuldeep Yadav. Uh, if they can buy him for a good price, they can have a proper team, core team. Lewis is useless. I don't think he's useless, but the thing is, he just goes for the big shots on a regular basis. Sometimes it becomes one or two. You can expect one or two amazing innings from him in one tournament, but the rest will be very less amounts. It won't be. you know, 50, 50, then 20, 30, nothing. It'll be 50 or 10, right? Suddenly he'll make a 80, then he'll make 2. So it's the average score that they you expect from a opening batsman will not be met according to me by Lewis. That means that you need a another person. You um, Why would anyone buy Lewis? Let me actually clarify. If you have a team and among them, let's say they go bonkers. You just want the openers. I have enough firepower in the second half. I have enough batsmen to make sure that the one down, two down players are good enough. Just go bonkers. Just go feel free. Try to make as much runs as possible in the start. Then give us a good platform, and then we'll take it forward. If such a team exists, such team, yes, we they do exist before. Let's say when KKR was giving Sunil Narayan the opening slot, right? They knew that Sunil Narayan is not a person who's going to give them every single time 50 runs or 40 runs partnership. They knew that if he goes all out, they will have a superb base, or else nothing. So I think it all depends on what the team consistency is and what the team will think. I personally feel that Lewis will be bought for sure because he's a very good player. He will definitely be bought, but will he be taken in the 11 in every single match? Will he be in the 11 for the entire duration of the tournament? Is a big question mark. Warner is out of the budget. Warner will be bought, but I don't think he'll go out of league. According to me, I think he'll go. He'll be in the 7 to 10 crores region. I think they will be bought because there are so many players and they have very little money. I don't think every single uh, team will be looking at least, let's say, they'll go for big shots, 2 or 3 big shots, and then they will try to consolidate with the new players. Um, so I personally feel that yes, Warner is definitely going to go big, but how much big is a big question mark. Sam Curran is not playing. Yeah, Sam Curran is not playing. Darshan. He has a injury. Fourth, Manish Pandey at base price. Any thoughts about RCB? RCB. I was just talking about that. Who's RCB captain? Not yet decided. Wrist spinner like Hasranga will definitely go for big money. Hasranga has upped his value when in the batting as well. He can hit 1 or 2 big shots as well. So Hasranga will be looked at, especially when you're playing in the Indian conditions. But again, um, one thing you have to understand: most of the teams big, will not go big on a overseas spinner because you have so many spinning options in India. They would want to go for a pacer, overseas pacer, and Indian pacers are going to be big money. They will be going for big money. Uh, they won't be going for big slot for. They won't have a big slot for overseas spinner. Why would they want to give an overseas spinner that much money when they can get a Indian contingent, Indian spinner for a lesser amount who knows the pitch, who has played in this pitch for a long time? And if that happens, I think Asranga will he be picked? Will he be picked for a big amount? He will definitely be picked. Will he be picked in a big amount? Is a big question. Manish is useless. What are you, Dashan? You're saying useless to everyone, man. Last week, give captaincy to Kohli again. They would want. I don't think Kohli will be ready, but you would never know, man. The requirement is there. Kohli will definitely step in. Death bowl is Rabada, if not Loki for from New Zealand, Delhi. I'll just go for the latest question. So sorry, I was a little slow. MI will go for Quinton de Kock or Ishan for sure. They need a wicket keeper, and they already have a performing Quinton de Kock and Ishan Kishan. And Ishan Kishan supposedly had offers from um Gujarat as well as from Lucknow, but he didn't accept the offers. He wanted to go directly in the um, auction. He wanted to go see the big amount. Let's see, Ishan. I think he will go for big amount according to me, and Mumbai will definitely try to buy him back. Ishan Kishan or Quinton de Kock for sure. Mumbai should go for Marka Jensen. Yes, Marka Jensen if they are not going for Bolt. It doesn't matter, man. Mumbai, yes, Marka Jensen, they will be looking at an extremely tall, lanky fast bowler. Uh, Bolt, I don't think Bolt is. Mumbai will be looking at Bolt at all, according to me. Even though he was superb in the last two two IPLs before, um, I don't think he'll be amazing in Indian conditions. I don't think it will be. He will be. So I think that will be the X factor. Indian conditions, because in the first leg of last year's IPL, let's say Mumbai Indians didn't perform well at all the entire duration of IPL last year in India. And you would have seen that Trent Bolt didn't get as many wickets in the upfront because he was expected to go take wickets in the power play, and he didn't. And that actually made a big difference for Mumbai Indians as well. So their team got a little. I mean, they didn't know what was a core team, right? In 2020, they knew exactly the core team, and once it clicked, it just went on like almost like a steam engine, right? They just went past all the other teams. But let's see. Um, for Trent Bolt, I don't think he's good enough in Indian conditions, man. Ishan Kishan is a very thinking bowler, though. Ishan Kishan as RCB captain. Ishan Kishan, does he have a voice good enough to be a captain? That is the question. Um, he talks a lot behind the stumps. He knows how to make others sweat. He talks a lot behind the stumps, but will he be a good captain? He definitely listened to Kohli for sure, but will he be a good captain? He needs to be a good leader also, a person everyone will look up to, right? Um, Samson had that aura where everyone was looking up for him. Everyone questioned when Pant was the captain, but after Pant became a captain, he changed. Maybe Ishan Kishan will change too. Um, you never know with a good call actually. Yes, 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 definitely. But the thing is, he's still new in the uh, larger. I mean, in the international arena, and the players that who's going to play right now are all well experienced. Will they listen to Ishan Kishan, right? Um, that is the question that we need to answer. Yes, he has an experience is definitely there of captaincy. Atharva Sawant. Will MI go for Uzi, Rabada, or Warner? Anyone? Warner, I don't think so. They will definitely need. They will be looking out for Quinton de Kock. They will go all out for Quinton de Kock. If Quinton de Kock they already got, let's say Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma is definitely going to be the openers, and they don't need Warner, right? They just need one more. They just need one more opener, and if a wicketkeeper can also be an opener, it's like a three-in-one, three-dimension thing, right? So one that is slot is fixed. They don't have. They can think about the other players. They will go for all out for the other players. So they will definitely go all out for. It all depends on whether Warner is going to come out in the come before for the auction, right? Marquee players will be taken from a list of. They will be taken at random. If Warner comes before uh, Decock, they might go for him. But I think if Decock comes in, I think the Mumbai Indians will be trying to lap him up. And once that is done, I don't think Warner will be going for Mumbai. Rabada, yes, Rabada will be a good pick for Mumbai Indians. And just imagine Rabada and Rabada and Bolt. I'm extremely sorry. Rabada and Bumrah bowling. That is going to be tough thing, right? For the opposition. Mumbai Indians will be uh, looking extremely deadly after that. UZ, as I already told that UZ is Rohit Sharma's big friend, and Rohit Sharma, after becoming the captain of Indian team, immediately brought in UZ, and he performed as well. And he has an amazing rapport with Rohit Sharma, and that can actually make a big difference as well. So UZ can definitely be Mumbai Indians will definitely go for UZ as well. So you just imagine UZ there. You have Bumrah and Rabada. That's going to be tough. Rabada will be the main player in the auction as his efficiency. Definitely. Definitely. I personally feel that he will go for somewhere close to upwards of 10 crores for sure. Um, so Rabada will definitely be the. Let's see who is going first in the auction. Which player is going to be sold first. It all depends on that. If Rabada, I think Rabada, everyone will be going for Rabada. He can expect big amount, maybe record breaking amount can also come for Rabada. Let's see. Pandya gone and Kishan will be expensive. Who will they go for? Third and fourth down position. You're talking about Mumbai Indians. See, they will definitely go for any overseas player to fit the third or fourth position. A batsman, a proper batsman. Um, I don't know why I'm whenever I think about all these things, suddenly I go for Shakib Al Hasan. And I think they will be looking out for a player who can also bowl some, who can also be good with bowling. I think Shakib Al Hasan. Uh, I mean, he hasn't shown his true form in IPL, but he's a spectacular batsman, man, and a spectacular all-rounder. And he'll be best fit for Mumbai Indians, according to me. Um, third or fourth, if he comes, if he hits some big shots and takes some one or two wickets, I think Shreyas Iyer can also go for Mumbai Indians. Everyone will be eyeing for. I think I'm just letting loose. No, it's so confusing. Whenever you think about it, your mind hurts, your brain hurts. Um, who these players will go for? It just goes on and on and on. He, this can be it. Mumbai Indians. These just imagine Shreyas Iyer in the at third position, fourth position, Shakib Al Hasan. It's just mind numbing actually. Will you give live updates? I'm definitely going for live updates until the marquee players are going, and then I'll come back in the second half, um, after the end of the almost at the end of the auction, I'll come back again. We'll have a meeting on how the auction went and all that. But marquee players, this according to me, the marquee players auction is definitely going to be the um, deciding factor, right? Whoever buys whoever which team buys which player, according to that. They have just 1 minute. So excitement is palpable. Yes, the thing is, um, it all depends on the marketplace. Whoever goes where will decide on the rest of the auction. The all the other the entire 2 days of auction will be determined in this half an hour, 15-20 minutes. These 10 players will decide the rest of the auction. Let's see. Auction started. Atharva Savant, thanks a lot for thank you. Thanks a lot for coming for the live, man. Yash Dul as RCB captain. I mean, he he was he can't come directly from under 19 and come back and captain a international team, man. It's almost like an international. All the players are international. He will be overwhelmed. So according to me, I don't think anyone can be picked so easily and made a captain, even though he has captained the team. That means that everyone was looking up to him. Now, no one will be looking up to him, right? You need to bring that trust factor. Let's say Kohli was under 19 captain as well when he won the World Cup. Suddenly, he can't come inside a team and then become a captain directly. It doesn't work out like that. So, so let's say when you have when Kohli came, you had Kumble, you had Dravid, who he was looking up to. There's no way that he will captain him and captain them at that time, right? So you have to think about that. Vettori was there at that time. Auction started. No, not yet started. It's about to start. I guess. They are just welcome note.
Want to work together to make this league a grand success.
MKV.
Special
Yeah, they
mention
have
for
just.
medical teams who have worked round the clock to make sure that everyone involved is safe and the tournament is carried on with no hiccups.
So I think they're just doing a thank you note.
The addition with two phases.
I think RCB can be targeting for Faf.
Midway to UAE from
You
India.
can be a captain as well.
The overcame logistical
Because
hurdles
Faf,
related to
if
the
you're going to
teams
put a
of the
Faf,
two
I don't think he
franchises
will be.
to make sure
There's no
at the
need
end
for
of
him
the
to
successful
come out of the. He will definitely pay for the entire tournament, right?
Pulling off a tournament of this magnitude with such success gives us the confidence that nothing is impossible if one puts their mind into it. And this year is going to be no different.
Okay. If Faf, we know that Faf is going to play for the entire duration. That way, that time, you can definitely make him the captain. And Faf is Faf understands the dynamics of each and every single person, and he can listen to Kohli as well. Even though he will make his own decisions, he will listen to people, and that is something which Virat Kohli might be okay with. And Faf was an amazing friend with ABD, and ABD and Kohli are friends. So A union B, B union C is C union. Yeah. So let's just check it out. Under 19 stars, definitely, man. Under 19 stars will definitely be the will be looked out for. But will they be going for a big number? Is the big question, right? We have Vicky Oswald, who was superb in the under 19 tournament that happened, under 19 World Cup. We have Yashdul, who was superlative. If not for COVID-19, he would have been one of the top run scorer in the team, run scorer in the entire tournament. You have South Africa's Dewald Brevis, who was exceptional in the under 19 World Cup, wasn't he? So if he scored in 6 matches around, he scored 3 centuries, sorry, 2 centuries and 3 50s, if I'm not wrong. So he is a spectacular batsman as well. So under 19 is producing some amazing batsmen, but will they come to such a big stage and immediately start performing? We can't expect that. They should bring them in and groom them, make them slowly. Um, we should not pressure them into by giving such a big, huge responsibility. We slowly bring them in and slowly make them like what Rajasthan Royals did for HSV Jaiswal, right? They brought him immediately after the Under 19 World Cup, and though they gave 2 or 3 matches, then they asked them to sit down. It's fine. Next time they gave much better role for him, and then now they have bought him. They've signed him up even before the auction, right? That is. Oh, Shikhar Dhawan is going to be the first one. Who's going to start? Shikhar Dhawan. Who's going to go for this? Who's going? Shikhar Dhawan. No one is going for Shikhar Dhawan. 220. Who's Delhi? I think Delhi would go for Shikhar Dhawan. Royals. Rajasthan Royals going for Dhawan. Royals, thank you. 280, 280, we move on. 280, thank you, sir. 300, going on. Dhawan, what do you think about? Yes, it has started. Dhawan going for. With the Royals at 320, sir. 320 left. Thinking about it in Delhi. 320 at the bid. 320. We've got it with Delhi. 343, 260. 360 goes the Royals at 360, 380, 380 I have Delhi at 380, 400, thank you, at 400, 400 with the Royals, at 400, 420, at 420 now. Dhawan going for 420. 440, big fight between Delhi and Rajasthan. He's gone for 480 already. 500 we have, 525 is next. We have 500 bid by Delhi. 500 next. 500 next. Holding in front at 500. 5 growing. 25, sir. What are you thinking about? 500 with Delhi. 5 crores for the Royals. With the Royals. 500. Anyone else coming in at the moment? Why would they go for? They already have an opener. Why are they going for Dhawan? With Delhi. Thank you. Welcome to the Punjab King at 525. Punjab is going. Some more competitions at 550, 575, 575 with the Punjab Kings. 6 with the Kings. 600 and a half bid, 625 Punjab against Delhi. 625. Delhi. It's a 3-way. 625, sir. Would you like 650? 625 Punjab at the moment. Discussions with Delhi. 625. Three-way big war for Dhawan between RR, DC, and PK. Who's going to win? I don't know why Rajasthan Royals need him in the first place. Punjab starts playing with his money. 7 crores. I was expecting Dhawan to go big, but they should not go beyond 8. They should not go beyond 8. They have enough. They need. I don't think they will go beyond 8. Let's see. Unless they need them for the captaincy. So 775. They go for Punjab going for Dhawan and make him the captain? Will that be it? 825. First player has already gone for 8.25 crores. Delhi has come out. I think 825 just as expected. Sold for 8.25 to Punjab. Dhawan sold for 8.25 crores to Punjab Kings. I think he is definitely going for they're putting him as a Ashwin. Who's going for Ashwin? I'm expecting at least 6 to 7 crores for him. Punjab is definitely not going for Ashwin. Delhi might, not Punjab for sure. Delhi. I know. Royals. Royals. Just like Pranav said, Royals is going for him. Thank you, sir. At 240, at 240, and back in front. We're getting at 240. Here is the big right beside him at 240, 260. I see with the Royals at 260, 280, 280 back here in front. 280. The Royals, what do you think? At 280, 300, you want 300 bid with the Royals at 300. 300 back is the Royals bid now at 300. Oh my God. 320 and 340. 340 I have the bid with the Royals at 340 just ahead of it. 360 thank you. At 360 now. 360 now. Here 360. At 360. Questions on the Royals table. At 360 holding here in front. With the anyone on my right coming in. 380 back with the Royals at 380. Thank you, sir. Bid war for Ashwin, 4 crores. At 400. 400. For the Ashwin, 400. Bid up front at 400. And for trucks we go, 420 with the Royals at 420. Thank you, sir. 440. 440 back in front, Delhi. Captain and we have the bid there. 460, not for long. 460. Level future, thank you. 460. Holding the back row there. With the big Royals at 460. Royals, Ashford, any further bids coming in at the moment. We're holding with the Royals for 460. Any further bids? Very around the road. Slowly but surely. Are you sure? No. For this Ashford, we're going to sell. From 460, 480, back come Delhi, at 480. Almost having Ashwin Salon. You can go 500 if you want to. At 480, Delhi has Ashwin back on the moment. 500. Thank you, Roberts. 500 is big. 500, sir. No, you said that last time. 500 with the Royals. Bid war for Ashwin. DC and RR current price 5 crores. Who's bidding for Ashwin? Delhi Capitals and Rajasthan are going for Ashwin. 5 crores given to RR. That is an irony. Someone was if Pranav. Yeah, Pranav was saying about the irony. Yes, Ash is going for 5 crores.
Going to Australia, number 3, Pat Cummins. Australian Test captain, number 3. And again, I have to start with the 200 for Pat. 200 please. 200 is his base price. And 200 back. Any interest in Pat Cummins for 200 back? 200. Thank you very much. Well done. 200 bid by Calcutta. Thank you. KKR over to bidding on Pat for 200. 200 is the only bid. He's going to come in 220 at 200 holding straight in front of the top row at 200 back for this Australian Test team captain. 200 every.
Pat Cummins next.
At 200, 220, welcome to the Titans. At 220, 240, 240, we go back to KKR. 240, about 260, 260, at 260, 280, at 287, 300, 300 I have, 320, 320, straight back with KKR at 320, 320, we go 340 with the Titans at 360, 360, fast and furious, 380. 380 back in front, so that's 400, thank you. That's 400 KKR, 420. 420 is here, with the Titans at 420, so we got 440, 440 win, 440 bid, 440. I need 460 from the Titans, if you want to computer, 440 lads at the moment, below the KKR, at 440. Any further bids, thank you, 460. 460, we go on 480, straight back to KKR at 480, at 480, 500, 500 I have, 525 I have as well, at 525, 550.
Big war for Pat Cummins as well. Gujarat Titans and KKR. I'll just do some.
Would you like to get 550, sir? You at 550, thank you, 550. Back we go to KKR 575. 575. Now we need to go 600.
What's going to happen? 5.75 crores, Pat Cummins.
You just said no, thank you. But we're holding with KKR at the moment at 575 back. Anyone else like to join in for Pat Cummins? Are you sure? Right, where do I go? Pat. Look now, welcome to you. Thank you very much. 600 bid. Look now comes in 625 straight behind you. 625.
625 crores.
650. 650, 675. 700. 725.
That's going to be 7 crores, 7.25 crores. Oh my god.
5.
I think Pat Cummins is required for everyone.
575.
Lucknow.
725 as well. 725. Just testing. Sitting in the way. Not sure what should I have here. 725. It's good. Like getting on ahead of that man, ahead of the rest of it. Anyone else? We're going to go there at 725. Make way for the States. 725. Oh, thank you, KKR. 725.
KKR.
The next answer look back is number 8.
This is going to be big. Rabada is up for auction. This is going to be big, man. Big.
Number 8 on your scorecard.
KKR wins Pat Cummins for 7.25 crores.
200 please for Mr. Rabada. 200. Start me again whenever you're ready.
Who's going to buy?
100 black is what we need to get the bidding underway. At 200. Where am I going? Looking in
Who's going to buy? Who's going to buy?
200. Anyone like to start the bidding? Oh, Mr. Rabada. At 200. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, sir. At 200, I have.
Delhi trying for Rabada again.
In front at 200.
Who's going to go for Rabada? Who do you think will win? Huggies Rabada tables are going to get hot. That's true. It's going to go big.
250, 280, 300, 320, 320, Hollywood Day, 320, Titans come back you 240, 360, 360 to the day, 360, 380, 380, 400, 420. 420 is the middle you drop, 420 you go 440, 440, 460, 460, 480, 500 from Johnson's and 500 here, 525, 525, 550, 550, 575, and 575, and 575, and 575. Big by Jenny, Jackson, 681. 600, by the Jackson, thank you. 600, 625.
6.25 crores.
650. 650. 675. 700. 725. 750. 750 with the time. 775. 800. Gujarat. 800 lights. No refusal. 800.
8 crores already.
Anyone else wants to go into the bank?
SRH, I guess, was bigger purse, so they might get. They might. Punjab Kings is back.
I see the bid. 825. Gujarat. Your turn. 850. 875 with that with Gujarat. Thank you very much. You get it to 900, 900. 900 is bid. Gujarat. 900 is the bid. 900 for Gujarat. Look at it again at 900 in front. At 900 lights.
Rabada bid war.
25.
925 crores. Punjab.
Good job.
Will,
Has the bid.
I think Mumbai always does this. Okay, they will let the others go for war, and finally they will buy it. Let's see.
925 for Mr. Ramai. 925 is the bid.
925.
Very sure.
925. Really?
925. Or to 925.
925 crores.
Cool. Thank you very much. 925.
Wow.
Yes, to the Kings. Thank you very much. And now we have number 2 of the New Zealand video for Trent Bolt. Number 2, 200 for Trent Bolt. 200 to start. Trent Bolt. 200 is.
Rabada sold to PK for 9 crores.
For Mr. Bolt. 200 I have. At 200 and selling at 200 here.
Who's going to go for Trent Bolt? That's the big question. RCB might think about it, but they need a faster bowler. RCB is going, RR is going.
260 with the Royals, 280 RCB and 280. Coming in 3 reserve, thank you very much. I have 300 now. 300 back into the bid at 320. 320.
So sorry, I'm just writing it down. Dhawan going for
340. 340. For Trent Bolt at 340. Good to go 360. Coming back to the RCB. We're all waiting as we all are at 340. Thank you, sir. 360 back to RCB at 360. 360 is with the
RCB.
RCB at 360, 380.
RCB is RR. It's a big competition for Trent Bolt. Already gone for 3.8 crores. Will he go for a bigger number?
480 at 400. Still with RCB at 400. At 400. 400. Easy debate with the Royals at 400. Holding with RCB then at 400. Anyone else coming in? Thank you back with the Royals. We go to 420 at 420 now, sir. 420. Big breath.
What's going to happen? Trent Bolt 4.2, 4.4 crores.
440 RCB.
RCB and RR is going for a big battle, big war. Lara go for the 4.6.
460.
I think they are going to.
460.
Are they thinking?
At 460.
I thought Rabada will go for at least 20, 12 crores. That was actually quite a shocker. That means that they are all saving it for someone else. But who is the person? Who are they saving all this money for? PK has got Dhawan and Rabada. That's a big, big thing.
525. There we are. RCB at 525. 550. 550. Let's go. 550.
5.5 crores. I don't think you should go more than 6 crores. Trent Bolt. That's RCB.
Thank you. Royals at the moment with you 550.
5.5 crores for Rajasthan Royals. Who's going to buy? So Mumbai Indians have come inside. Usually they'll scoop in. Mumbai Indians always scoops in an auction. 6.25 crores.
675. 700.
Why are they going for? Wow, 7.25 crores. I think it's a little high for Trent Bolt.
725. That's 725. Royals consider
Royals have the money for it though. 7.25 crores.
725 is available. Could be the last bid for Mr. Wells. Not quite yet. 750, I see. 750 with the Royals. Right next door to you. At 775. Actually, right. 775.
7.75 crores. It's a war between Rajasthan Royals and MI. Who's going to buy? Whom?
775.
Trent Bolt. Will he play with Ashwin, or Trent Bolt will be playing with Bumrah once again? They're not going for. They've gone for 8 crores. Trent Bolt. Why? He's definitely one of the best fielders that I've seen. Fast bowler being a good fielder is very, very rare. 8 crores. That's too much for Trent Bolt. I think it is overpriced. Trent Bolt goes for RR for 8 crores.
Thank you. And number 7, I now offer you Treyas Iyer. Number 7. Very much please for Treyas Iyer. Number 7.
That's going to be big also. This Shreyas Iyer going to be.
Price is 200. Thank you. So my RCB 200. Only with 200, 220, Delhi, 220, 240, 260, 280.
Delhi and
300, RCB 320.
Delhi and RCB are going for it.
360, 380.
RCB needs a captain. They are going to go all out. RCB is going to go all out.
414. 420. Delhi.
I think they can go for at least 6 crores for Shreyas Iyer.
for Shreyas Iyer at 420 laps.
At least 6 crores. He's definitely going to hit at least 300 to 400 runs in your IPL tournament. So Shreyas Iyer, Lucknow has come inside.
500, 525, 550, 550, 575, 575. With Lucknow, 600 Delhi, 600 Delhi at the moment, and Lucknow 625, Supercars in at 625, 650 Delhi, and 650. 675 if you want to get tickets here with Delhi at 650 lakhs.
Shreyas
650.
Iyer. Bid war,
Mr. Iyer.
Delhi Capitals
This is in Delhi,
and
650. Where are you? 650. Running 650. Thank you, KKR 675. 700. 725. 750. 775. 800. 825. 850. 875. 900. 925. 925 KKR and 925 bucks. Second front.
Shreyas Iyer has gone for 925 crores, man. Already at the moment with KKR. They need a captain. Will RCB scoop in again?
Any further interest anywhere else?
9.25 crores.
Calcutta 925, 950.
950. 9.75 crores.
75 to KKR.
First 10 crores. Come on. No.
How about 10 crores for the first 10 of the day?
First 10 of the day.
975. Any advance of 975. The bid is in front of you. At the back. With Calcutta.
Oh, we are seeing Shah Rukh Khan's son.
For Shreyas Iyer. Thank you. Gujarat comes in at 10 crores.
Gujarat comes in for 10 crores, man, for Shreyas.
1025.
They are bidding for a captain, not just a batsman. They are bidding for a captain. 1075. They're going all out. I think 11 crores. 1125.
1125. Still at KKR. 1125. There's a bid.
Will Gujarat
1125. 1150.
1150.
1175.
1175. I don't think KKR is going to. Well, I think that's about it. 12 crores. They should not go beyond 12 crores, man. 9. KKR doesn't have that much money. 40.75 is all they have.
Holding 1225. Back to KKR at 1225. 1250 will be your next bid. Then we'll thank you, but we're back to KKR at 1225.
KKR has gone for 1225. Come on.
Last chance.
They're going for captain change.
1225.
I think they're going for KKR.
KKR, all yours.
Oh my god. That's a big shocker for today. Shreyas Iyer knew it's going to go for big, but 12.25 crores for Shreyas Iyer.
Number 4, we've got 3 guys going back. 4. Lots more. And number 9 has to be Mohammed Shami. Number 9 is Mohammed Shami. And for number 9, we can go in again at 200, 200 for Mr. Shami, 200. Start me off nice and quick. Anywhere from the Mohammed Shami at 200 anyway. 200. There we go. RTB, well done. Thank you. 200 bid and 200 that is a bid there in the distance at 200.
I didn't expect this, man.
200 is this bid here at 200. Anyone else at 200? Shall I start? At 200 only for Mr. Shami. Thank you. Gujarat goes 220. At 220. Back here, 240. 240. 260.
240, 260 for Shami. Expected. Indian fast bowlers are definitely going for big money. I'm also thinking about if Bhuvi can also be bought by CSK. If I'm not wrong. I just have a small hunch.
At the moment, we're pausing 320. We move on to 320. 320 now. That gives the discussion on the Gujarat table. 320. Gujarat 340. Thank you. 340. 340.
340.
360. 360 now. 360 comes around quickly, doesn't it?
Come on.
Are you sure? 360 and 360 RCB at 306.
Shreyas Iyer.
RCB bid at 306.
RCB going for Shami. Lucknow and RCB for a bidding war.
At 380. At 380. Taking to 400. At 380 here. 380 straight in front. 400 bid. 420 in Lucknow, thank you, 420. 420. Back up front at 420. RCB, can I tempt you one more? At 420, that is the bid with Lucknow Super Giants. At 420. Thank you, KKR. I'm taking 440. At 440, KKR just ahead of the challengers. At 440, from here 460, 460 Lucknow. At 460, 480 KKR. At 480,
485, 5 crores. Shami has gone for 5 crores.
KKR or RCB, either of you. If you want to continue KKR, you do 525. 525 with KKR behind you. At 525, right, is the bid in the man. At 525. Who's going to be at 550 anywhere? At 525. What do you think? At 525. Thank you, RCB. 550 back. Your table at 550.
Lucknow and RCB are in a big battle,
550.
battle war,
RCB
bid war for Dubai.
with Mr. Shami.
Shami
550.
5.5 crores is right now the current amount. I 6 crores, yeah, I expected around 5 to 6 crores. But man, Shreyas Iyer was a big shocker.
Anyone else joining in? Gujarat, thank you very much.
Gujarat has come in.
575. Gujarat joined us a bit.
5.75 crores.
5. Should we go 6?
Should we go 6?
600.
6 lakhs. Do remember that Shami's economy is not that great.
625. 625.
625 crores. 6.25 crores.
625.
Titans and RCB are going.
RCB.
RCB and Titans. And now Lucknow is also thinking about buying.
But my hand up is raising up. Anywhere else? Last chance. For Mr. Shami.
6.25 crores.
And away Mr. Shami goes to Gujarat.
Gujarat has bought Shami for 6.25 crores.
And next we have number 6. Back to South Africa with Faf du Plessis.
Half has come for the bidding.
Straight away, 200. Go Faf. 200 lakhs to start me, please. At 200. He's going to test the water. 600. 200 bid. Thank you. Welcome to the Chennai Super Kings.
Chennai Super Kings bid for Faf du Plessis as expected.
220 RCB, 220 over there RCB, 240, 240.
240. We can expect one more big battle for Warner.
260 now, 260.
Faf will most probably go for at least 4 crores and not more than that because they've already spent a lot for others. I think they'll be a little more conservative this time around for Faf. Very just luck, no? Just because if Faf had come a little earlier, he might have gone for big amounts. He definitely go for around 4 to 5 crores. RCB is going all out for Faf. Chennai.
What do you think?
Will he go for it?
340 at the moment.
I think so. He'll go.
340 with RCB at 340.
Not more than 4. Not more than 5 crores. I don't see Park going for more than 5 crores. Let's see. What do you think, people? 8 crores for Faf. Wow, Pranam, that's good. That's huge. Delhi 400, 4 crores. I don't think Chennai is going for more than that. 440. Delhi is also going for Bangalore and Delhi are on a current 5. Yes, 5 crores. 525. Wow. Now, let's see. Maybe you're right.
525 lakhs coming in anywhere else. 550, 550, 575. Still going strong in depth. 500, 600. Rather back in RCB. 625 day. 625 is the win. 650 and 650. Hello, thank you, Daddy.
Oh.
RCB is holding out.
RCB.
650 left. Can I get anyone to any more? 650 is 675. They are back at 675. 675. About 7. Thank you, 700. 709. RCB are back. Can you show this?
Pranav.
700. Thank you, RCB. 700 back for Fafu 700. Game to RCB. Are you sure? Do I chance of anyone else? Anyone else? Right on, good. Right the room. Level. 700 RCB. Well done. Thank you. And now we move to. We've just got the 2 back. And number 4, sitting in South Africa.
Quentin de Kock.
With Quentin de Kock. And how much for Quentin, please?
Mumbai Indians. See, Mumbai Indians going all out for Quentin de Kock.
200 for Quentin de Kock. 200. Here offering Quentin de Kock. And they are 200 lakhs.
Man, quite near. RCB goes for RCB goes all out for Faf and gets them for 7 crores. I think they are looking at a captaincy role as well. What? Quentin de Kock has not been sold yet. 2 crores. What's happening? Lucknow finally. Finally, we have a bid for Quentin de Kock. That's a shocker. I thought Mumbai Indians will go all out.
240, 260, 280, 280, 300, 320, 320. Lucknow ahead of Chennai.
Chennai and why?
340.
CSK is bidding for Quentin de Kock.
360.
I think they are looking ahead of. Is that a small hint that they are looking beyond Dhoni?
360. Lucknow takes them to 360.
Will they go for it? Yes. 3.8 crores. 400 crores. Lucknow. This is unexpected. I expected Mumbai Indians will definitely swoop in. They will swoop in. Lucknow's CSK has to come out. 4.4 crores. 440 crores. 4.4 crores. 4.8. Mumbai Indians just came for 2 bids and went off. 4.8 crores.
5 would be nice, but certainly for 480. Are you sure? 500 we have.
Mumbai Indians. Yes, I swooped it. I told you. Mumbai Indians swoop in. Always.
525 is with the Super Giants. At 525, gotta get around the room one more time. Just in case anyone wants
Swoop
to
in.
change their minds. Especially by
Super Giants is Lucknow. Lucknow Super Giants.
525. It's a bit open to the top. Are you sure? No, you are not.
Peacock. 5.5 crores. Bid war. Lucknow Super Giants. This is Mumbai Indians.
650, how about 675? 675 by a bid.
6.75 crores.
675. It's with luck. All the way with 675 left to win.
Well, LSG, I think LSG is not going to back out.
It's going to luck now. For 675 left. Oh, thank you, 675. Well done, no. And hopefully, if the system is working smoothly, we have the last one and the guessing is number 10, David Warner.
David Warner, that's going to be big. Peacock goes for LSG. Lucknow Super Giants for 6.75 crores. Last time they were bought for 12 crores. Base price 2 crores. Let's see. Will he go for another 10 or 12 crores? Delhi is buying Warner. Yes, I expected Delhi to buy Warner as well. Will CSK come? I have a small doubt CSK will come.
David Warner for 200. Delhi saying yes, I should, but I'm not quite yet. 200. Delhi, you have to do. Then it is at last for David Warner. 200. Anywhere else? 220 Chennai. 220.
320 Chennai.
Running at 240. 260. 280. At 280. 300. 320. At 320. 340.
340.
360.
I think Chennai can go all out for this.
420. 440. More like it.
Oh, go. Chennai, go.
440 is being with
Chennai can definitely go for it.
Level Chennai at 440, 460 back in the bidding at 460. 460, yes. What should I do it for you? 480 at 480. Can you do 5 in Chennai at 480? Holding in Delhi at 480 black. Any more?
Will they go for? Come on. I think he's worth more than 5 crores, man. Chennai, come on.
For a minute 20 back. Anywhere else? 480 with the bid. It's here. Delhi, you have Mr. Warren at the moment. And I'm sitting Mr. Warren. Anywhere else? 500. Don't die by your left time. 500, 525. Thank you, sir. 550. 550, 575. 575. You go to 600.
575 crores, come on. 6 crores. Mumbai swoops in once again. Mumbai is a swooper, man. They just want to. They'll let the battle go on. Last, and they'll just come in. Why do they do it?
At 625
Come on.
You have the bid. Then we'll buy. No, thank you. No more anywhere else. So that's my hammer. It's up. It's going to come down soon.
6.25 crores. That's a
625. Full to Delhi. Quick 20
Whoa, that's a. I didn't expect this at all.
A quick 15-minute break. So thank you very much for that feverish spinning.
Ah,
So that's in about 15 minutes time.
I thought CSK should go for say Warner. CSK didn't go. CSK Kandipa I thought will go for Warner. I don't know why. GC gets Warner for.
Some big wins and the Tata IPL playoff. Sri Lanka 2 runs and Madrid trying us here in last studios. Guys, here's a look. We talked about how big this match is over. KKR Akash has found their skipper.
Oh yes, not the only team that has found their skipper. KKR, you understand the deep Indian batters, they led both from Gill. And there is experience, there is also Abhishek Nair sitting there, so these equations work very well. Nobody actually says it, admits it, but it really makes a difference because you know a player, you want to go after him, and we've seen that with a lot of these logic coaches. So here, Abhishek Nair sitting there, fantastic connection. They need a skipper, they've got him 12.25. Okay, one more thing, he's not the most expensive player in this offense, but sure.
Said Akash Chopra, there will be more than 12.25 set on a single player. Something you'll take on that thing.
There were five teams, there were five goals, and I think few of them were going for number four factor. The way that was the best fit for a player and captain will always going to outdo the others because the others you could see that they not.
Yeah, I think we are going to stop for a while, but it'll come back at a later stage. But we have a clear knowledge of how these teams are going for, right? What these teams are going for. We have seen RR buying Trent Bolt and Ashwin. So they are thinking that much more. They need much more balance, much more experience in the bowling department. They need the experience, and RR has shown that by their bidding strategy. They are going for Ashwin and Trent Bolt. Both are experienced bowlers who will be definitely a big asset to the RR team. Um, 5 crores and Trent Bolt going for 8 crores. I think Trent Bolt is a bit. I expected Ashwin to go for around 5 to 6 crores. Um, at least even 6 to 7. I mean, the 5 to 7 crores and all that. But 5 crores is actually quite a good buy for RR. Um, so Ashwin going for 5 crores to RR, that was a shocker as well because a lot of people just then I think Pranav was the one who was saying that it'd be an irony if Rajasthan Royals bids for Ashwin, and so it did, and they won. Um, and then we have Trent Bolt. Trent Bolt was bought for one. Trent Bolt goes for 8 crores for RR as well. So who else we have? We had PK. Um, Daman was sold for 8.25 crores, and the big news was Shreyas Iyer bought for 12.25 crores by KKR. I didn't expect it. It's a big shocker, but they needed a captain, and Shreyas Iyer can be the captain for at least 4 3 4 years. And thank God he got a very good deal. I was feeling a little bad for Shreyas Iyer after he was shunned by the Delhi Capital side after his injury came in. Um, he Punt was made the captain, and he was shunned. And then even when he came back, I thought the captains will go back to Shreyas Iyer. Still, uh, Punt was the captain. And finally, when um, I was feeling a little bad for Shreyas Iyer not getting the retainership. But yes, Shreyas Iyer was bought by KKR for 12.25 crores, quite a huge number. Good buy for Shreyas Iyer. Good buy for KKR as well because they have a captain now. And Faf was bought for 6.25 crores. Um, Faf was sold to RCB for 7 crores. I expected lesser amount, but Faf is worth it, man. If he can be a captain as well, RCB. We were just talking about it. If I'm not wrong, we just spoke about it, right? Um, so I expected good numbers, but Pat Cummins 7.25 crores was actually a good deal for KKR. They bought KKR. It's a good deal. It's a good deal actually. Shami bought for 6.25 crores by GT. GT has got a good deal as well. Shami for going for Gujarat. Lucknow hasn't. Lucknow has got Decock for 6.75 crores. One more good asset to the team. Uh, Quite a good thing. KKR going all out to buy Shreyas Iyer and Pat Cummins, players. RR has got Ashwin and Shami, Ashwin and Trent Bolt. PK has got Dhawan and Rabada. That's and it's good. 1 minute, 1 minute. So sorry. Yeah, Faf going for RCB. CSK hasn't been hasn't bought anyone yet. I don't know why they are waiting. What they are waiting for? I thought they will go a little more aggressive for buying water. They showed a little bit intent, but not enough to buy Warner. I expect the CSK to go all out. I don't know why. Rabada sold for 9.25 crores. One more shocker because I expected at least 10 to 12 crores for Rabada. 9 point quite close, but 9 crores. I think it's a deal, man. It's a good deal for PK. Um, let's see. Let's see what PBK is. So the who has the highest SRH still has 68 crores. SRH hasn't bought anyone. CSK has 48 crores. MI has 48 crores. MI hasn't bought anyone yet. So everyone, lot of people are waiting. I don't know what are they waiting for. Who are they waiting for? Who's their main player? We'll know at the end of today. We'll know how the team structure is. At least 70% of the core team will be decided today, 70 to 80%, and then they'll try to buy the rest of the players tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see. This is quite a good first session for IPL auction. And 1 minute, I'll just go for Garbapsi for Warner. Yes, Delhi. Warner goes to Delhi again. Pranav, bye bye. Bye, Pranav. Thank you so much for being there. And now we have a structure, right? Now we know who has gone to whom. We know what they are going, what the team is looking at, and you can see that Rajasthan Royals are expecting much more experience in the bowling department. Usually, that was not their priority at all. They always go for some, let's say, Archer, who was also young. He was not very experienced. A good bowler, a good young bowler is what they usually go for in the bowling department. Now they have gone for experienced players. That is a good sign for Rajasthan Royals. I think that is a good buy for buying Trent Bolt as well as Ashwin. That's an extremely good buy for them. And Trent Bolt in Rajasthan Royals in Jaipur pitches might be actually quite good. PBK bought Shikhar Dhawan for 8.25 crores. Once again, that was good buy. I was quite surprised when Rajasthan Royals were bidding for PBKS for Shikhar Dhawan. I like they already have two openers, right? They have the openers set. Why would they buy one more opener? It was quite shocking for me. They're gonna buy Dhawan and gonna rest him, or maybe Jaiswal is going to be rested. That's a shocker. I don't know why Rajasthan Royals even bid for him. GT bought Mohammad Shami for 6.25 crores, but PBK has bought Kagiso Rabada for 9.25 crores. All are going for 9.25, 12.25, 8.25. 2.25 is a key, I guess. Okay, anyways, 7.25 for Pat Cummins. So, anyways, whatever it is, it was a good thing, good session. So now we know how the team is right now, and as per that, let's see. DC fans, how's the mood? Hi, sir, shocked, or I think DC going for Warner. I'm okay with it. They wanted a good opener. DC was looking out for a good opener as well because they already have one opener. They just need Warner. I think it was perfect, perfect, perfect buy for Delhi. Thank you so much. So, thank you so much. Surprised to see Rajasthan being with established players with the usual strategy of going with rookie players. Exactly. Even I am surprised. NPD perfect. You are. But finally, they have understood. I think the the coach. I'm a big fan of. I mean, who isn't, right? Um, so I think the coach has come in and has changed the mood of Rajasthan Royals. I think they can be a winning side. They have all the makings of a winning side. They just need a proper team. The team building is very key, very important. RCB also lacks this punch. Punjab Kings lacks the punch. Always they go for um, well-established batsmen. They don't go for proper bowlers. Now I'm so happy that Punjab Kings has bought Rabada. I'm so happy that to see Rajasthan Royals has gone for experienced Ashwin and Trent Bolt in the lineup. That's a good sign. And just remember, Rajasthan Royals when they won the first tournament, they had the experienced bowlers in their lineup, and that made the difference. So do remember that the experience does come in handy, and I'm so happy that they went for it. Delhi under JSW Sports would be the base for the rise of rookie players. I completely agree with you, NPD. The last 2 3 years, the way Delhi Capitals have groomed the youngsters, groomed the team is exceptional, superlative. CSK, I don't know why they haven't, ஒண்ணு கூட bid பண்ணல. That was a shocker, and அது மட்டும் தான் ஒரு ஷாக்கரா இருந்தது. But yeah, it's fine. I think they have some other game plan. CSK always, you know, ஏதாவது ஒரு யோசனையில தான் வந்திருப்பாங்க. Whatever we can say, they have a much better understanding of the uh, pulse of cricket. I think they will buy some amazing players for sure. AB de Villiers, why not game? AB de Villiers is retired, man. Okay, thank you so much for everyone. It's been a 2 hour show. I thought it would be a 1.5 hour show or 1 hour show. We went for 2 hours. But anyways, thank you so much for being there. Do remember GSW groomed Neeraj Chopra. True man, GSW does. GSW Sports is an exceptional talent hunting, talent scouting, and talent nurturing company. Delhi will be definitely they'll be giving a lot of opportunities to rookie players as well, and they have done it brilliantly in the past as well. So thank you so much. Okay, bye bye. We'll see you in the evening with the rest of the auction once it is done. Marquee players bidding will, as I told you, will be what will um command the rest of the 2 days. Will be the decision factor for the rest of the 2 days. I think it was a very good session. A lot of good players have been bought. for good prices. Some are shocking, some are for cheap price. Ashwin was bought for 5 crores. I expected to be a little higher. Trent Bolt went a little higher than I expected. Shreyas Iyer went berserk, man, and Kagiso Rabada, I thought at least 12 crores, but it went for 9.25 crores. It's fine. Anyways, and KKR bought Cummins back for just 7.25. I think they bought him for a higher price last time. So that was a good thing, good deal for KKR as well. Anyways, see you soon. Faf going for RCB. That is a good sign as well. Warner has gone for DC. Um, Gujarat has bought, Lucknow has bought Decock, and Gujarat has bought Shami. All are good buys. Let's see how the rest of the auction goes. Bye bye.